Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we have, of course, a few scans there. Those scans normally tackles the importance of event holders. Okay, if you are in charge of event such as a presidential event or president choice event, uh, when we talk of a president choice event, a president may have 40,000 participants who will be attending the events. Okay, these 40,000 participants for this particular event, each event holders need to eat. If they want to eat, they want to drink, they want to feel home. 40,000 event attendants. So let's say my budget for this presidential for presentation is edition 40 bulls. I'm offering only 40 bulls on the conditions of the current market price. I will offer only 40 bulls. Otherwise, it will be 100 bulls. Okay, for to feed 100 to feed edition 100,000 or to feed 40,000 participants. In these 40,000 participants, I will divide them 10,000 each, and then there will be 4 groups. If there will be 4 groups, and then each group will have at least 10,000 bulls to eat, to feed on. And then on that area of the participations, the 10,000s, of course, each woman who will be participating or the chef who are participating to cook, we know we have the package there. We cut the areas of the beef. Okay, the cut beef areas is 24 kilograms of beef, 15 kilograms of beef. If it's a chicken beef, if it's is a cow beef, or bull beef, or turkey beef, or is a pork beef, or pig beef, or lamb beef, or sheep beef, or is a goat beef. Okay, and then on overview, that is 24 kilograms or 15 kilograms per each of those chefed to cooked. And then they will fry it good, they will portion it good, and then give it to the 10,000 people to feed. Each one of them will participate, and then they will bring the meat in the saucepan cooked for the people. These 10 bulls, they will bring it cook, and then you have your order address there. You look more reasonable. Other than myself, I will hide myself. Let me hide there, and then consume all my nations with the heavy taxations. I will collect tax anyhowly from the people. Well, even the tax companies say what is good for our nation. Could be we have 2 reasons. Is this one my development in the market with the other families? Is it really conflicting, or is it really easing my union with the families? Am I united to the families, or am I breaking off from the families, from the nation families? If I'm breaking off from the nation families, what am I supposed to bring as disadvantages? I will introduce all disadvantages to the nations. I will leave all my advantages. I will hide my advantages. My faculties will be what? Disadvantages. You know exactly many areas of disadvantages normally neglected the national benefits, and then we introduce the rootedness of the national benefits on occasions to occasions. So let's say we have a city representative. The city presenter is the next or a deputy president, okay, of a nations, or is a deputy prime minister of the nation. And then the individuals invested Ugandan shillings, this one 470 millions. as a past city presentations. They cannot lose, of course, because the price is pumped well. The city has been a city for recognition of many years, and then the city planned very well, the region well. The other village presenter come with the conclusion and with the national unifications, and then invested 2 million to only 800,000 Uganda, and then claimed, now I want to become the national leader, I want to rule. Who is this village developer? Is the SPLA rebel leader, invested only 2,800,000 in Uganda, and then want to feed how many people? Want to feed 40,000 different Ugandans there in Adjumani or in Gulu. Okay, if they're gonna feed only 40,000 in that area, feeding these 40,000 under 2,800,000 at this current area, they, they failed the elections, and then they failed the unification of the people, of the nations. They can no longer pass it because they don't they hide their city, their city presentation privilege, which is 470 million. They hide it. See the difference between the 2.8 from 470 million. That is a huge difference. So how do you expect the city will mistreat you? Let's say it examples. Khartoum has been tough since 1812 as a capital city. Nairobi has been as 1812 as a capital city. Kampala has been 1812 as a capital cities. These three conquers, they are all capitals. For how many years? For more than my grandfather's age. And then ancestors, let's say. So this presentation of this SPLA failed. They invested only 2,800,000. That's why they use a force for repeatedly in that Sudan area. They've been fighting with the weapons. People call them the rebels of other countries. So the investment is 2,800,000. So a city presenter said, let me unificate the city with the talent, which is 470 million, and then let's see these city presentations if they will win or they will lose. So looking at the presidential city presentations, that is a 604 millions, feeding addition 40 million event holders. So let's say, example, this is a Canadian family hall. If you have a family halls, your family hall is a mission service, your family hall is a Salvation Army, your family hall is the London Public Library, or is a Glara Mall, your city hall is edition White Oaks or Maxonville or you name it, wherever around your communities. Each community, Canadian community, also has a city halls, which they call small city halls, leave the government city halls. A government city hall is for the government representatives, the people who work totally in the government and hold a government post. We are talking about the communities, minor communities, where we are residing. Let's say, an example where I'm speaking, we have also a hall. And then our hall is where? In the church across the street here. This is Wellington. There is a church there. Okay, that is our community halls. Where we're holding the events. Some people normally go to mission service, Salvation Army. They go to wherever around those city malls and then do their presentations, city presentations. So feeding 10,000 families there, they will bring burgers, double cheeseburgers, they will bring Tim Hortons. They will say, they will order everybody, go drink. after they talk there, after they sell their papers which he ordered them to come out. Okay, and then the matters that matter them the most, after they chair it, okay, they get people seated down, drink, eat. That is what they call it, city halls. And then there's city halls presentations. So therefore, for sure, handling the package is well better. We have to know how to handle the packages. If we forget how to handle the packages, that is the package size is maybe 24, the package size is 15, and then now the other government come, reduce it to 5, the other one come, reduce it to 2. You see, so if that one government participated very higher, and then they add it, they put it back 15, the other one work hard and then put it back to 24, and then the company who introduced those ones also participated, and then they came with the plans, and then they supported, and then the whole thing become their availables. And then for us to win these orders, what is required there, that is the investment from the copyright areas. Who was the head? Yeah, the head is there, and then what about if I'm the aspirants? I want to come, I want to participate. And now I'm the aspirants, I want to participate, and then I should come out with my budget if I have the budget. If I top the budget, now I said I have 1 billion. I may broke down to these policies, and then with that 1 billion, people will yell. They will say, "You're gonna be crazy. We are more wiser than you." So the best is, if whatever I have 1 billion, I will not introduce I have 1 billion. I will say it, yeah. I will have you. I will readjust to your budget, and then I will hire few people. Okay, I will look at the weaknesses of the areas where people were working. If they were working for volunteers, they have volunteers. I will have the volunteers back up by paying their fee, which they've been volunteering for. Recovering those peoples, bringing them back to life, and then sustaining the cities could be more reasonable there. If you reason like that, that is the regions where you embark the cities, and then the city will also embark your business. If they don't, and then that is your business, you will embark it yourself. So we look there, we look at the weaknesses of those guys. Is of course it builds this one a big weaknesses between those guys, how they try, you know, those areas which has been tried by Equatoria. Equatoria has been notorious over that Sudan regions to Uganda, Sudan region to Central Africa, Sudan region to DRC. We mentioned many times to East Africa, which is Kenya, either Tanzania, either this one, vis-a-vis either Ethiopia. They cut it before. That's why it involved this one war between the SPLAs and the Equatoria. That's why Equatoria people flee off to Uganda, flee off to Kenya, wherever, to these neighboring areas which we mentioned. Okay, they're up to now they are there. If this price, the day they were going there, the price is well good. You can see everything is reasoning. Okay, the packages, even people reasons. Nobody come and challenge the packages. These people, they want to eat too much. The other ones say, do not recognize who have invested in these orders. It's not me, for me, it's for you, it's for everybody who invested. So that is for everybody to benefit from, to sustain from. They know, is maybe you did not work a little bit more. You did not know exactly the business which will come and put you seated around 18 people. You will sit around 18 people. Maybe you will sit around 10 people. Maybe you will sit around 5 people. you will no longer feel happy. Okay? Your demand, your reasoning, your demand is for one person, your want in an individuals, like myself here, an individuals. If you are thinking you are an individuals, now your responsibility become 5 an individuals. You add 4 people, you become 5 an individuals. And then yeah, of course, if my work here is to challenge the policies of the criteria, which is 24 kilograms or 24 packs, and then I demolish all the 24 packs, unless someone hired themselves, as I told you guys, someone hired themselves behind my back here in my unit here, and then the guy come smuggle all my 24 pack of juice, my 24 pack of beef, my 24 packs, all they remove it from here, okay? The guy removed them in the box, and then as they put them in the box, I saw you there on the other evidence, which is today MV show. Also there, the evidence. If you go via the papers, you will see there are boxes of chicken there, which they put at least weigh 24 kilograms, weigh at least 15 kilograms. And then those beef, they weigh at least 24 kilograms. Those beef, they weigh at least 15 kilograms. Okay, so if the guy smuggle it, how do you expect you can survive? Your business is a screw. You will look at the future, because who is there? 5 people become a government. They will challenge themselves. That is, there already 5 head, all mouth moving. They will begin to what? Scattering. But scattered. If your party is scattered, what are your weaknesses? Think about it. What are your weaknesses? If you want to keep the party united for a duration of long, and then what are your weaknesses? Think about it. There you have a lot of disadvantages listed alongside there. Areas of disadvantages. Okay, so on occasions, we just brought the ideas, because from what we observe also from some African market, some YouTubers, they photograph evident claiming, yeah, a pork price is 300,000. I mean 300,000. The whole pork is 300,000. So some areas, a guy is saying, how can the deficient? I have only $10. How can $10 get you in the street market? How can that $20 get you on the street market? The other guy come with a suggestion, said, how can $50 get you on the street market? Okay. So for us, we base the feedbacks, of course, on the areas that we mention here. If the attendance, my attendance, okay, my unifications in my communities, Madi communities, is 40,000 people. 40,000 people in Madi communities. 40,000 people, 40,000 people, and then I left this party scattered, the 40,000 people party scattered. Myself, I'm there. Our president is there, okay, and then many other people, they are there. This is Madi communities. If I spoke of the Madi community, president must be there, everybody is there, and then many other honorables, honors, with the excellencies. They are all there, 40,000. If I left the party scattered, and then I spoil the party, it's not saved. If I see it, let me fix it, let me feedbacks, let me base topics that can reform a few errors. Okay, if they cannot fix it, the guy will come and think about it in the future. They will come and fix themselves. On overview and occasions, of course, this is just from what we just observed, and is there a little bit, of course, an individual's way of different reasonings, how they want to reasons and how they want to cost, so that they can feel either guilty, either they can feel more reformed again. So on overview, let's say this is the areas caused by South Sudanese peoples. They cause it to the Ugandan, they cause it to the neighboring countries that they have there. Okay, so torturing them, chasing them by weapon by other their countries rebels to another to Ugandan countries, to Kenyan countries, and then they're fooling them. So it's not saved. So that is who doing them the price, because it bring more competitions. Secondly, we cannot let the countries carry money in the sex. If you carry the big note in the set like this, or this is a pocket size, how will you go now to the market? How will you fly the airline? Now I'm gonna say it, bring me this one, trillion Ugandan shillings for air ticket to go to another countries. You're gonna bring trillions to buy 24 packs of or to 24 packs to feed this and that to feed. If you buy 24 packs, I mean 24 kilograms only. Now you are feeding. You buy 24 kilograms. You are feeding 40,000. Instead, let's say it was edition 500, 500 times 40, 40, 500 times 40. So 500 times 40 is more reasonable than purchasing this one 24 kilograms. And then depends upon. It's not safe. You cannot carry money this much to go to another countries. We want that value, the currency value, to be at least more reasonable from the pocket. You will pull like this. You pay the vendor or the customer relations for your expenses, for your bills, and then you go. That is more reasonable because the price is what set as a copyright policies. I'm not too in charge, but that is according to the feedbacks we have on the scans. So overview, that is me, Wayne Hassan, as is it on.